Look, Marah, come on. You play Tony and Sam off each other all the time like gorillas. You're constantly putting them at war.
I do not.
The other night, at the club, you were using Sam to make Tony jealous.
Tony was jealous all on his own.
Because you encouraged Sam. I mean, you were giving him signals.
I wanted to go with Sam. I wanted to help him because he's my friend and I like him.
You like him a lot more when Tony's around.
Okay, Catalina. It's okay. Let it go. Don't worry about it. It's...
No, I won't let it go. And you know what? Neither should you. Sam and Tony, they don't deserve that.
How did all this become my fault?
Look, Tony acted like a jerk. Surprise, surprise. To me, that's to be expected. But I'm the one that should have known better. I was angry at my sister. Why should I bring that to you? That's not very smart, not even minimally.
That's not fair. I wanted to help.
Well, maybe so. But you see Liv as the wicked stepmother, see? So 5 minutes into it, we would have had our own fight going on, then I would have felt even worse.
Yeah, well, now I feel terrible.
Well, look, I'm just being realistic about the boundaries of our friendship, all right?
Well, do the boundaries include words like, I'm sorry?
Marah,
don't even pretend like you care.
Marah, slow down. Is everything all right?
Yeah, in Taiwan.
Darn, why don't you sit down? We'll buy you orange juice.
No, you know, I've had enough torment for this morning. Thank you.
Oh, my God. I'm sorry. You know, I didn't want to cause trouble, but, you know, it was on my mind, and it's the truth.
Don't worry about it, Catalina. Tomorrow I'll get over it.
Yeah, maybe too quickly, but, you know, I should go.
No. Go. I've got this. I mean it. Go. Get out of here. I'm not having enough energy to survive another argument this morning. I'm not...
Well,
this is mine.
Thank you very much, Sam.
All right. Well, thank you. It's been an interesting morning. Take care.
Catalina. Marah walked out of here. She looked pretty upset.
Yeah, she should be.
Why is that?
In my country, Mr. Lewis, one boyfriend is enough. But with Marah, it's...
With Marah, what?
Well, she plays Sam and Tony off each other, you know, all the time. But I think she realized this morning that it's not going to work.
More and more like her mother every day. Well, that was some stunt you pulled in front of Josh. How can you even suggest that Richard might hire mercenaries and start some kind of skirmish?
Suggest? It's true. And that's what you don't seem to get, sis. See, Richard's mounting an army. He's staging a revolution. And you're sitting on the harbor side going, hey, hello, come get your souvenirs.
All right,
and the worst part is, you're a spy, Liv. For the wrong side, for Edmund. It's like being part of the KGB when all your friends are aligned with the CIA.
Sam,
see?
I'm not out to hurt anyone.
Well, you're the one that's gonna get hurt.
Look, honey, I know how disillusioned you are. And
Oh, Rhea, no kidding.
this isn't a question of morality, all right? It's practicality. It's business. I have to keep Edmund close just to get this thing up and running.
And that's an excuse for it, right?
Look, you said it yourself. I am surrounded by Edmund's enemies, so I have to work that much harder to win his trust.
And what happens when Edmund's out? You become #1 on Richard's enemy list?
I don't want to be anyone's enemy.
Well,
Sam, this project, it's going to benefit so many people. It's going to help the island. I'm doing everything I can to keep it afloat. And if that makes you think less of me, I am so sorry.
It's not that I think less of you. I'm worried about you, Liv. You're playing for high stakes here. And you're being put at the mercy of forces over which you have no control.
See, that's just it. By keeping Edmund close, I can control them.
If that's the way you see it, then you're in real trouble, sis.
Sam, come on, where are you going?
Answer your phone.
Hello. Oh, Alan, hi.
Olivia, I've just come across some information that's troubled me, and I have to question the advisability of my loan.
You can't be serious.
Oh, I'm very serious.
You absolutely cannot do this to me, Alan. I've bought properties, I've made commitments, and this is a great deal for you. I mean, you're going to more than triple your investment.
If the country doesn't fall apart, which is a very strong possibility.
Look, if you're talking about Richard Winslow and some kind of coup...
It seems to be the way of life down there. I have to confess that my wallet gets a twitch every time I hear the word mercenary.
Look, if something like that happens, it would be over as soon as it started. Okay? I mean, worst case scenario, Edmund gets dethroned and we get Richard. I mean, is he really going to squash a project this important to the economy?
Probably not.
No, not on your life. So what's the problem?
Well, it's not as acute as it was at 4 a.m. this morning.
Well, good. The next time you get anxious at 4 a.m., just give me a call.
I'll remember that.
I mean it. So go and have a fun day, Alan, and behave yourself.
Goodbye, Olivia.
Richard, the butler said I could come in. Meeting with Ellen. You too?
Waiting for Philip to get back.
Don't tell me you're hatching some kind of plot against Edmund.
No, that would be terribly inconvenient. For you, wouldn't it? You've known Edmund half of your life. You've seen firsthand what he's done to San Cristobal. Yet you're doing business with him. How can you, in good conscience, do that? Or don't you have a conscience anymore? You know Edmund. You know that he would have killed Jonathan if you hadn't saved him in time. Would have murdered an innocent child in cold blood. You know that. And Reba as well. And since then, well, the crimes are endless, aren't they? Recently, he just tried to pull a military coup, crowned himself prince.
You know what? You don't have to list all of his crimes and offenses, Richard.
Please, allow me. Allow me. He's hunted me down like an animal. He's had me imprisoned. He's caused Cassie to lose our child, Reba to go blind.
I've heard all of the allegations.
They're not allegations, Olivia. That's the truth. And you know that, and you're trusting this man.
I don't trust Edmund as far as I can throw him.
You're doing business with him.
I am doing business with the Minister of Economic Development, Richard.
To whom you were referred by Edmund. You are giving him legitimacy. Can't you see that?
Are you going to stand there and try and tell me that you think this Harborside project is a bad idea?
Under the circumstances...
Because San Cristobal needs the development, Richard. It needs the tourist dollars. You know that. I've come up with a way to stimulate this economy, to increase tax revenues. Furthermore, this plan manages to preserve the cultural integrity of this island, and it's environmentally sound, and you have a problem with that.
You are deporting Edmund. Of course I've got a problem with it.
Edmund's involvement in this is minimal. He's window dressing. He's an expediter. Look, I can understand why you would hate him so much. And if you want to wage some personal attack on him, fine. I won't presume to judge you, but please do me a favor, Richard. Don't judge me either.
Well, let's extend your logic a little bit here, shall we? If we extend your logic, well, then we shouldn't really presume to judge Edmund either, should we? As a matter of fact, nobody should judge anybody for anything at all, because if we did, we would be encumbered with such inconvenient ideas and concepts such as right and wrong. Now, let's forget about crime. Let's forget about small, petty little things like murder, blackmail, infanticide. Now, because nothing's really worth it. Nothing's really worth taking a stand, and certainly nothing is really worth risking a multi-million-dollar deal that's so good for San Cristobal. I wonder, Olivia, would you have done business with Hitler as well?
You are way out of line.
Am I? And if I am, that's because I'm concerned about you. I'm worried about you. You know the damage Edmund can do. I can't believe that he's got you under his spell.
You know what? Maybe he's under mine, Richard. Have you ever thought about that? You see, I've done a lot of growing up since you dumped me. No one tells me what to think anymore. No one.
I see. So now you condone kidnapping as well.
Edmund doesn't have Cassie.
And what if you are wrong? What if he does? I wonder if you heard anything, if you would share it with me.
He doesn't have her.
Or if you would keep it to yourself to protect your bloody business deal. And become Edmund's accomplice.